This is a test donation for $.
Let's go, baby!
This is a test super chat alert for $90.
Let's go, baby!
Hi, Shai.
Let's go,
Hey,
baby!
kid. I was wrong
Have
about
fun,
you.
tilde doubt
Good
it'll
job.
get watch for very long again. Hash less than 3.
Let's go, baby!
Test XD.
Unlisting, madam.
I'm looking for trouble.
They call me Shrapnel. Don't know you. If you want any...
Let's go, baby!
Don't forget bandages.
Welcome to Potomac Attire.
Nice to see you again. Are you looking for a quick fix? We've got all kinds of chems. Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Yes.
Need something, friend?
Let's go, baby!
I like how you have chat on your screen now.
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful? Excellent. With that, we hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier. Why not? Where is it? Then we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives. I see. Thank you. I'll see to it that it's disposed of properly once the scribes have had time to analyze it. Perhaps we have underestimated the Enclave. Sarah may be right. An attack may be necessary now.
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
At ease.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly? I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that Purifier.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor? Sure thing. Hopefully, it'll give you a bit of an extra edge. Okay. So do you think you can hold it together for this?
Let's go, baby!
Glad to see that you have Streamlabs set up. If you have, I never noticed it. Keep up the good work as well.
Now that's what I like to hear, soldier. You all packed? We're not coming back here anytime soon. Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until we reach the Purifier. You're no good to us if you're dead. And don't let that thing step on you. Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
Liberty Pride is online. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists. Yes, by all means, let's. Yes, by all means, let's. destruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance. Probability of mission hindrance. 0%. Chinese victory. Impossible. resonance barrier. Chinese blockade attempt. Futile. Established stratagem. Inadequate.
Let's go, baby!
Revised stratagem.
Rip them to shreds.
Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
Brothers, stand as one.
Yes, by all means, let's. The air smells dangerous.
Let's go, baby!
My people need me. Liberty Prime.
Established stratagem. Inadequate. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance. Overcharge. Yes, by all means, let's.
Hail.
Go, go, go!
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this. You don't have to. Just stand there. It'll be over quicker and might even be less painful for you.
Ain't none of my business. Yeah.
Let's go, baby!
Here, maybe this will help.
Well, that takes care of that.
Let's go,
By
baby!
now, the Pride should be mopping
If you
up
are
whatever
able to
opposition
later,
is
I
left
would like
outside.
your help with how to start
get this room
recording
secured.
videos and
Hello?
edits.
Hello? Is anyone there? It's Dr. Lee.
Dr.
Something's
Lee,
wrong with
it's
the
Sarah
purifier.
Lyons. I'm in the control
Please,
room.
someone
We're
answer.
both here. What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish... there was some other way, but there's just no time.
Yes, by all means, let's.
It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws? You're going to have to be quick about it. If the radiation is bad enough, you won't have much time. I won't forget what you've done here. No one will. Thank you.
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child, selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long
Let's
last,
go, baby!
was saved.
Reload and get the girl to do it, Shai.
So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
The Enclave is retreating. We have a location isn't going to help at all. We have
You
enough
mean
to do.
comatose? After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered. Yes, she's fine. Or she will be. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. You've been through enough. It's all right, you're safe now. You're in the Citadel. There was some sort of energy spike as the purifier started. You and Sarah were knocked unconscious and brought here to the infirmary. We've been watching over the two of you for days. I'm glad to see it's paid off. Indeed it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the wasteland. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the wasteland any longer. None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you. Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces. Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you. Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us. Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal, but the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an end to all this. Oh? Vault 87, where you found the Gek? We've never been able to penetrate the radiation surrounding that area. This information is invaluable. Well done. Please be careful.
Another glorious day in this... Good to see you. You're all set.
Hail.
Can I talk to you for a moment? What is it? I've overheard some things. The offensive is going...
You honor us with your presence here.
Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again. I assume Lyons is immediately throwing you to the wolves? Has he told you what's been going on while you've been resting? Yes, I believe I can. Step over here for a moment, will you? I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now. As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity.
You honor us with your presence here.
Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions? If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'll tell you what I can. Otherwise, Paladin Tristan will be waiting. I'll alert him that you're on your way.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
I think we're going to come out on top. Their headquarters were destroyed, and now we've got them on...
I had hoped you'd return. With all due haste.
Laurent, don't worry about it. Yeah, you're right. We'll get through this. If you're worried, talk to the scribes. See what kind of progress they've made on that Enclave tech.
Hail.
Yes, by all means, let's.
Good to see you. Sure, just be quick about it. Another satisfied customer.
Oh my god! I don't want to die!
Die!
Hey, kid.
You appear to have been wounded, madam. May I see? Suggest you utilize your infirmary?
Oh, hello there. Can't thank you enough.
If you want a gun, if you want any... I'm looking for troublemakers, have you...
Nice to see you again.
Seen any?
You don't look hurt. Don't even think of breaking into that.
unaware of the present moment.
Good to... Hey, you're awake. All right. Paladin Tristan is just inside. He's waiting for you.
The air smells dangerous.
Well, well, look who's back amongst the living. Some of us were starting to wonder if you and Sarah were going to pull through. Is that so? Well, it'll be good to have another soldier we can count on. Basic rule of thumb on these operations. Keep your head down and let the robot do most of the heavy lifting. He can take it better than you can. I need you to keep your head on straight. No heroics, okay? Liberty Prime was called in to assist with the initial assault. Once we've cleared ourselves a nice staging area, we'll reassess the situation. Come on, things should be underway by now. It's been pretty standard for the last week or so. We get intel on positions, go in and burn them out. The tin can does most of the work, honestly. I can't complain, it keeps our casualties down. Scribe just pulled information about this place day before yesterday. Some communications facility. We're thinking if it's active, we can find out who they're talking to and get the last of the locations nailed down.
Is a lie. The last domino falls here.
Brother, stand as one.
Communist threat assessment. Minimal. Scanning defenses. Structural weakness detected. Exploiting. Freedom. The sovereign rights of every American.
Stand strong, brotherhood.
Satellite uplink. Detected. Analysis of communist transmission pending. Warning. Warning. Red Chinese orbital strike imminent. All personnel should reach minimum safe distance. Alaska's liberation is imminent. Catastrophic system failure. Initiating core shutdown as per emergency initiative 2682209. I die so that democracy may live.
We need to find out what the hell just happened. There's no time to talk. Get your ass inside that base and help the troops locate the source of their transmission. Now, soldier, now! I don't know. Terminals, data, anything that can help us figure out what just happened and where it came from.
America will never be fall to complete invasion. I'm here, at your back.
Hostile detected. Commencing attack.
Attack!
The wasteland will forget you ever existed.
For the president!
Careful with that.
Dropping hostile.
The wasteland will forget you ever existed.
For the president! Lethal force authorized.
You're facing superior weapons and training. Submit.
Go for kill shot. Go for kill shot. Pattern data! Dropping hostile.
The wasteland will forget.
Get here.
ever
Who knows
existed.
what they're going to throw at us next.
Hacking. Go for kill shot.
Stand as one. Hey, be more careful.
Fall back. Eliminate target.
Targeting!
Coming. There's another one.
The wasteland will forget you ever existed.
Assaulting. Engaging. Lethal force authorized. Lethal force authorized.
I got.
Threat engaged. For the pool. Obtaining fire.
Brothers, stand as one. You're facing superior weapons and training. Submit. Have courage, my brothers. The wasteland will forget you ever existed. Engaging.
Stand strong, Brotherhood! Targeting!
Ha!
Hey, knock it off! Good riddance.
Better her than me. Engaging hostile! Firing! Weapons hot! Eliminate target. Firing. Go for kill shot.
Not so close.
Hail.
I can't believe it. All those years of work, all of it. For what? One botched operation? I'm still waiting on the debriefing from Tristan, but I'm not sure it even matters. With Prime gone... Perhaps not. But that doesn't change the fact that it sets us back years. Years! And it removes the one significant military advantage we had over the Enclave. Ah, yes. Well, I'll see if we can't figure out how to read it. Perhaps it can give us some insight as to just what happened out there. It would be good to salvage something from this mess. Thank you for bringing this to me. I believe Elder Lyons will want to speak with you as well. Perhaps you should find him. If you'll excuse me.
You honor us with your presence here.
What do you need?
Let's go, baby!
Prime must be avenged.
Sure. Just be quick about it.
Hail.
I trust you've spoken with Rothschild? With our primary weapon destroyed, I must admit I now wonder whether moving ahead with this operation was an error in judgment. And yet, here we are. Discounting the fact that our best field commander is in a coma, and I personal feelings for my daughter, things have not gone well. If we fail now, we could lose everything. Very true. And to that end, I'd like you to speak with Paladin Tristan. He's requested you for a special assignment, one that could prove vital to our success. Steve.
Need something, friend?
What do you need? You're all set. Are we done here?
Hail.
Nice work back there. Let's hope the scribes can do something useful with the information you retrieved. Unfortunately, we don't have time to sit around and wait for the analysis. Based on what I've seen of you so far, there's an assignment I believe you're well suited for. With the setbacks the Brotherhood has suffered, we find ourselves in a difficult
back once
position.
again. What did I miss?
All our available resources need to be positioned for the inevitable counterattack from the Enclave. At the same time, we believe we may have developed a tool to help our chances of victory. But with everyone needed to help defend against the Enclave, we have no one to send on a recovery mission. So, I'm going to have you travel to the Olney Power Works to secure some tech for us. Hopefully you'll be able to find a Tesla coil, an experimental device from before the war. Our scribes need it to complete a little surprise they've been preparing for the Enclave. Get there, get the coil, and get back as safely and quickly as possible. Any questions? Check with Scribe Valancourt. She's been researching some of the Enclave technology we've recovered. From what I understand, she may have come up with something. I'll be waiting for that Tesla coil.
I'm still very, very busy. Is this important, or can it wait? Well, maybe. I mean, possibly. I think so, but I'm not certain. I don't know how much this will actually help. I mean, I'm not quite sure how effective it might be, since it hasn't really been field tested. But I think I've figured out a way to override the signals the Enclave is using to control their death claws. Here, take this. It's only a prototype, so please don't lose it. It's a semi-standard transmitter, only I altered the frequency modulation and jacked up the output. Based on some experiments I ran here in the lab, it should override the signals the Enclave uses to control Deathclaws. Don't worry, it's constantly broadcasting, so you don't need to do anything. Just don't lose it. And so far, I have no evidence of adverse effects of EM interference in humans. Animals maybe, but not humans. Anyway, it doesn't have a huge broadcast range, but it should be enough. Alright then. There have been reports of an Enclave camp southeast of Old Olney, so I'd head there if you want to try it out. I hope the Scrambler ends up being useful. I'd hate to have spent all this time on it and get no results, or bad results. That would be worse. Good luck.
Welcome.
Freestyle for you, man. Yo, who's better than me? Nobody, looking so good. You could call me kawaii, chilling with my son dear, up in the Ferrari, wanna talk smack, you better ask somebody, yo. I'm chilling like Otako, mandible claw you, call me Mr. Sacco, rolling so deep, I'm faster than a Bronco, wanna battle me, I suggest you just stop, yo. I'm nice as I'm feeling it, fresh on the rap scene, you know that I'm killing. I'm done.